Alrighty, welcome back to Marston's Garage. Today I've got the red E30's selector joint or selector rod. It snapped.
Nothing. No gear, no nothing. Nothing.
So if you can see that, the metal sheared off. It's supposed to go together like that, but it came apart. I don't know how it did that, but it did. It was a pain getting everything out. I got the exhaust out. So the drive shaft's out. There's a shifter linkage, transmission. I had to get everything out of there. Funny enough, the headers, there's only 2 bolts holding it on. Out of the 6 that it could, there's one that was like finger tight on, like maybe ½ an inch, and then the other one was tight. And that was all of the bolts that were on the headers. Out of the 6, there's only 2. And 1 was actually tight. Now, we are going to take the selector joint, or selector rod, and gonna go weld it together. So, let's go do that. We're just gonna clean that up and weld it together because I don't wanna buy a new one and wait for that. Because I don't really have a mode of transportation other than that bike back there. But, it's got like 2 feet of snow on the ground. So, we're gonna clean this up, weld this back together, and get it back on the road. This is the best stuff ever. The CRC brake clean, the green one. Gotta get the green one. This stuff is the best ever. Alrighty, I'd say she's good and clean enough to weld, so I'm gonna weld her together right now. I'll show you guys that process. I just realized my helmet is still in Ohio. My welding helmet is not here. Do you know how much I hate Ohio? A lot right now. Getting set up. My titanium. I got my gloves. I got no freaking helmet. So, we're gonna use our safety squid. Son of a fuck it. Yeah, so far I'd say that's pretty freaking good. She's together, she's decently straight. You know, it's not bad. Clean it up a little bit. Back to it. We're gonna hit a couple more spots. Looks like the usual bird shit. Let's go quench it. So satisfying. We'll leave that there for a little bit. Alrighty, as you can see, the welds don't look the greatest. Yeah, they kind of look like bird shit. And there's some stuff right up near the top that'll get in the way of some other stuff. We're gonna take this Diablo cutting blade. Oh my goodness. And trim it down. Safety first. It's always gonna help to have some freaking gloves on when it goes through your finger. See? Like that. Even more safety. Alright, I think we've properly gotten it out of the way. There's a little bugger that was on there. Little piece of bird shit that the rest of this is. But we got it off, so I think we're gonna toss it back in. Oh yeah. The bitch clip. Seriously, that's what they call it.
Oh
Oh yeah. Alrighty, now time to put everything back. Alrighty, it is like, frick, I don't even know what time it is. Probably like 5 o'clock. I just finished putting it all back together under there. Exhaust is all back up. And an O2 sensor. Drive shaft's all back up. The undercarriage panels are all back. And I'm just working on the header exhaust bolts. So there was only 2 of these out of the 6. So I'm gonna go to Rockhand or somewhere and get some nuts to find out what size they are to see if I can put a couple more on. Got her all put back together. Got new header bolts, nuts on. So we're gonna start her up and see how much quieter she is. Running kind of shit. I think there's something in the exhaust. It just killed itself. A quick break in today's programming for a cold start on the 650. I think that's it for today. Here we are back. It's a new day. We're working on the Beamer again because something's clogged in the exhaust. Found out that inside here, I'll put a picture of it. It's clogged pretty bad. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking a pipe from like right there and deleting the cat. Montana, we don't have laws about that. Open headers. We're gonna fire her up, see how she sounds. Oh my goodness. So let's get to it. Okay, I need a 12.5 inch piece of 2.5 tubing. Look at this sucker. Oh my gosh. That sucker's done. Alrighty, well, we just stopped at AutoZone. We got the frickin', it says it's a resonator, 2.5 inside diameter by 18 inches. So we're all set there. I think I might chop it right in the middle and shorten it or 6 inches or something like that, because I do really want to use these expanded parts. Alrighty, it's time to clean up the burrs and whatnot of these pieces so that it'll be a nice clean surface to weld on. She did. I'm alive. That is so much better. That took so long, but it's so much better. Oh yeah, it's got a good surface. Could have swore this was 2.5. It's more like 2.25, I guess. Here we have our piece. Clean it up. I think I might just have to go get some adapters. I think that's what I'll do. It's like 2-inch outside diameter. What am I doing, bruh? We are back on the road, back to AutoZone to get some more parts because I can't read a tape. I wasn't even close, I was like 1/2 inch off. So what I need is 2 to 2.5 adapter, and then 2.5 to 2 1/4. We've got the adapter. I just tacked it on. I'm pretty sure it's straight, so we're just gonna seal that off. And then I tacked the pipe onto the rest of it. This is just tacked in a couple places, but once I get that sealed off and that sealed off, we're gonna take it, shove it together, and seal it all around. So then we're gonna be good to go. And it's gonna look something like this. Oh my goodness, that looks like shit. I'm gonna see if I can go find a wire wheel to clean that off, but I'm gonna let that cool for a little bit. We're gonna work on this section right now and sealing this off. You know, welding exhaust sucks because you can't actually do beads on it unless you have like TIG or like the same thickness metal. This stuff is a lot thicker than this stuff, and that really sucks, and it's hard to weld on because I melt through this stuff, but I don't even penetrate this stuff. And so it's really hard without a torch to heat this stuff up, because if I had a torch, I would definitely heat this up before I welded it, because that helps with penetration on the thicker stuff. But I don't have a torch or a lighter, to be honest. It's all still in Ohio. There we go, stitching it together. Okay, my spool is acting up. I loosened it just a little bit, I think. That might help with it not squeaking so much. Finally, I think we did it. I'm gonna get a wire brush and clean these suckers up and see how they look. First, we have the other pipe. It looks like bird shit. I think I've got that pinhole right there, and then I think there's one right there, but so far that's what we got. So I'm just gonna cover up that pinhole and call it good for that pipe. And then here's the other section, just as bad if not worse. There's a couple pinholes on this that I gotta cover up, but so they're sealed, not for beauty. Done for that one. On to the next. I think I'm gonna call that all sealed up so that we can get this back together and under the car. Ouch. That's hot. Alright, I think we're gonna turn all the voltage down and probably the wire speed up so that we get a little bit penetration for this thinner metal while we get a good weld on it. Alrighty, that went quick. Should probably open the garage door. We're getting high in here. I'm gonna clean this up, and this is gonna look so much better. Look at this. So much easier, so much smoother, and they look a lot better even though they don't look good. They're a lot better. They penetrated enough to seal it. It's all good. So, time to throw her back on the car, see how she sounds. gonna put a muffler on her. She's straight pipe, baby. I am going to put a muffler on this because I'm not a huge fan of it being this straight piped, you know, this loud. Hold on, I think this is a cop. I gotta be careful. I don't have any plates. Nope, F-150. Shifter linkage is doing good. That was the missionaries. Smell the oil from here. All right, let's get out of here. The streets are hot. Yee-hoo! Oh my goodness. Alrighty, we're turning off. Well, we're back. It's another day. So look what happened. The shifter linkage broke again because my welds are garbage because I didn't have a helmet. I was safety squinting it. So guess who's got to tear it all out and redo the welds? So that's what I'm going to get to. Went to pull it out at first and snap the linkage, but luckily it got stuck in first. I was able to drive it into the driveway, and I'll get you some good footage of what the welds are going to look like. Alright, these are just a tad bit better. I think that'll hold a lot better than how it was. I told you I'm not that bad at welding. I'd say those welds were so much better than what they were because I had a helmet on and I could see what that was doing. So I went ahead and took a gander underneath the car and to see what was causing the steering to shimmy so much and the alignment to be so far off. And so I saw this underneath the car. You know, you find something new every day. It's pretty bad. That's all weld. So that is going to have to get cut off and ground down to where it'll be flat to where the knuckle can actually hold a new tie rod. So that'll be in the next video sometime soon when I can buy the parts for that, and the parts will get here so I can put those on and get a new alignment. It'd be so much better. And I think I might sell the red E30. I'm applying for a lost title right now so that I can get that in the mail and get that going and get it registered and stuff so I can get plates on it so I can drive it legally. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like more stuff like this, or if you want to see some drifting videos, let me know in the comments, or just give her a thumbs up if you like it. Thanks for watching.